Hey guys, Shelly here. Today we're going to make keto Rellenos, so stick around and I'll show you how I do it. So we're going to start with our Poblano peppers, and I want to make an incision straight down. I don't want these cut all the way in half. So we're just going to kind of cut a T. And I know a lot of people leave these stems in the end, but I am not going to. So I'm just going to cut that right out. Remove all those seeds. And I've got a grapefruit spoon. So I just want to scrape down the membrane all the way down. Got a bunch of meat with that, that's okay. But I want to remove the membrane and all of the seeds. And try to keep the structure of the pepper intact. Alright, so you see that? That's pretty clean. And what I'll do is I'll just rinse this under cold water and get out any seeds that are hiding in there, like this one. So I'm just going to quickly do the same thing with these. So I'm doing 4 peppers tonight. So Doug and I will have 2 meals. And I won't have to cook them tomorrow. These will be all ready for us. These are going in my compost, but if you buy organic peppers, you can always plant those seeds and grow your own. I grew Poblanos last year and they did really well. I'll probably do it again this year, but these are store-bought. This one really needs to be rinsed. It left a lot of seeds in there. See, you just want to scrape straight down that membrane. There we go. Now we have our peppers roasting over our propane flame. We have it on a medium-high heat. And we're going to roast these for about 5 to 7 minutes. You want them to retain their shape. So you want to, once you slice them and clean out the inside, you want to close them back. Like this one, I tore that piece, remember? So it's not going to hold its shape there, but this one holds its shape nicely. Trying to make sure that I don't get my cord in the flame. That wouldn't be very good. See how that's charring? That's what we want. And this is an old grill grate that we had. Doug found this the last time I was doing peppers, and it works great because normally I'm trying to balance them on top of my regular burner. And I have this sitting by, so whenever these are finished, I'm going to put them in the pan and cover it tightly with plastic wrap and let it sit for about 5 minutes. Oh, not 5 minutes, 15 minutes. We want these to cool completely so that then we can pull that charred skin off of there. So I'm just finishing up the last pepper. There's just a few little spots on it I wanted to get. And then we're going to put it in here and cover that with plastic. While the peppers are cooling off, let me show you what I've got. This is Cajun chicken that I canned at home. That's the chicken broth. I'm going to save that. So this chicken is already seasoned, so I'm not going to do anything at all with that. In here I've got 3 egg whites And here are the 3 yolks. So I'm gonna beat the egg whites with a hand mixer until stiff peaks form. So I'm probably not gonna do that on video because I don't know if I can. Well, I guess I could go find a tripod and do it. But so we're gonna beat this. Once we have stiff peaks, we're going to fold in the egg yolks, and this is going to be our breading for the peppers. I'm going to put it in this pan so that there's room to dip the peppers. And the recipe that I'm going by says that the breading might not stick. So this could end up being a fail, but we're going to try it anyway and see if we can make it work. All right, our peppers have been sitting for about 15 minutes now. So now we want to gently just scrape off that skin that we blistered. You want to be really careful because you still want to maintain the integrity of the pepper because we're going to stuff it in just a minute. So just gently scrape this off. I've got a paper towel here that I can use to scrape my knife on. So I'm not going to make you watch me do all 4. Just wanted to show you how it's done. It's really easy. Just takes a minute to do it. All right, so we have our peppers cleaned. I've got them. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have them cleaned and stuffed with the chicken. I'm going to dredge them in our egg mixture, and I'm showing you this now because I'm not going to be able to do it all at one time and show you. So over here I've got my cast iron skillet heating up, and I've got 3/4 cup of coconut oil getting hot. Got a son over here making a sandwich. No. Yeah, I do. All right, so we're going to get started, and I'll show you whenever it's in the pan. Hopefully the topping, the breading will stick to the peppers, and this will do what it's supposed to. If not, we'll eat it anyway. We have the peppers in the pan. They look kind of funny, but they're cooking, so we'll see how they turn out.
Alright, so yeah, I think it turned out pretty good this time. As you can see, we put a little salsa on the bottom there. And altogether, I'd say it came together pretty nicely, especially since, you know, we weren't really sure how that egg wash was going to go on there.
All right, so here's our final product. I think it actually turned out pretty good, considering what it is. I mean, it's not perfect, but this is also not the traditional egg wash that you use, so I think it's a win.